Hey guys, welcome to episode 12 of the Football Manager Career Mode. Today we take on Barcelona and Man City. They're the main fixtures. We've got two lower tier fixtures as well. But the first one is against Barcelona. We're right back into it. Felix actually is going to be starting. He's received injections. He won't last the whole game. But I'm hoping he can be the player that at least gets us the goal. And then we can sort of hold on to it. This one's in the league, so it's a massive game because we've got a little advantage at the top. Obviously, if we lose here, Real Madrid can easily get back to where they were, which was top of the table. This is the team we're going to be playing. I'm actually, I'll tell you what, we are going to get Was back involved. This is the team we're going to be playing. And this is actually a huge fixture because after this, we've got easier games in the league. We've still got to deal with the Champions League, and we've lost Felix for the Champions League, so that's not going to be an easy job now. And it's snowing in Spain. But if we can win here, the title challenge is more than on. We could do it. You never know. Obviously, Barcelona is never an easy job, and every time we come against these top sides, we always seem too far. Oh, what a strike! We always seem to find a way of winning. It's not pretty all the time, and as we're getting battered by Barcelona here, the last two times we played these teams, we've been helped. Like I think he was offside. Hopefully he is, because I'm making a change right off the bat. If he is, he isn't. I'm still making the change. I'll go with the 4-4-2 because against teams like this, we seem to play better with it. As I was saying, sorry, the last two times we played these sort of teams, I've got to be careful here though because I can't. I guess I'm going to play it. The last two times we played these top teams, obviously, we have had a little help. People have got sent off, so you can't complain. Get him off the pitch. Didn't work. It should have been a booking, though. That is something which I will bring up with the officials at the end. Should have been a booking. But we can't lose our heads here. We've got to, stay composed. Just pass the ball around nicely. Just no rush, because a point here would be fine as well. Because we beat Real Madrid, we didn't lose to them, so a point here would be fine, but we've got to be sensible, not lose our heads, and we're losing our heads. We're losing the heads. Can sense it. We come on, lads, come on, just focus up a little bit, focus up. We really do not want to be in a situation. If we can get a goal before half time, I fully believe in this. Because at the minute, I mean, it goes back to being a point, which isn't nice, because I don't know what fixtures they've got. Felix, get in. I don't like injecting players. I think it's completely immoral. But sometimes you have to break morals to win football matches. And although we're not winning, we're back into it now. And hopefully we can go and get a second in this half. Because a point would be massive. Be absolutely massive. Come on, rev up the engines a little bit, boys. Go on, Lodi, play it in. Oh, Felix, it's ridiculously close. Ridiculously close. We're going to tell him to run at the defence as well. Really just get stuck in here, lads. Get stuck in. Absolutely get stuck in. Carrasco's looking tired. We want energy. We want pace. We want everything. Have we got another winger we can bring on? I don't think we even have, to be honest. But we need to get in their face. We need to make him feel nervous. And we have Lamar through to Luis Suarez. And it's done at 2-2. That is sensational play. Absolutely sensational. Don't know what was going on with my hair then. I was looking like some type of... Don't even know. Look a bit like Was. Absolutely sensational play. We're going to encourage him. Hang on. I was literally about to make a change. Literally about to make a change. Now we're going to have to go attacking because we want this equaliser. Who have we got? I don't want to do it, but it's energy. We're going to bring on Kuna. He's not even fully comfortable there, but we're going to bring him on and hopefully we can get another goal. Get it back in. It's in Luis Suarez, Kuna off the bench with the assist, and it's 3-3. And this is something I'll happily hold on to. This is something I will happily hold on to. Be a bit more disciplined and just take your time. Use the head. Just use your head. Just think. This is what we need. 3-3, back in it. We've still got a 2-point gap, hopefully. And we'll take that all day. We'll take that all day. We've done so good against these top teams. And to be honest, to go behind, to come back, to go behind, and now... you know what I'm thinking, right? Because the City is getting injected again. I'm sorry, Felix. I'm sorry. After this City game, you can have your rest period. But we need him for this City game. But against the top teams this season, we have been doing it so well. But ever since them 2 games where we had the rough spell at the start, and then we beat Real Madrid, we beat Barcelona. Ever since that sort of, motivation kicked in, we've been looking like a different team. We really have. And it just shows one result can change the swing of everything. And we can also play Griezmann in this game. So obviously the only reason we couldn't play him last game was because of him originally playing for Barcelona. And that is our backup keeper out for 3 weeks, which isn't really an issue because Oblak's not been injured a lot. I don't know if he's actually been injured, maybe once. But Man City away, a very tough game because we're only a goal up. We're only a goal up, and this game I am going to make the decision to actually play the 4-4-2. And we're going to have a ball-winning midfielder in there. Box to box. And we're going to play 2 up top. Can I put him over there? And we will have Felix on there as well. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because this is what won us the game against City. Playing this formation, it was absolutely incredible. It helped out a lot. And I think that was the reason we won the game. We're going to play Ronaldo there. And Hermoso can actually play at the back instead of Savic. So I'm going to go in. So it's a tactical call right from the start. But when you're playing at this tier of football, you have to take risks. You have to make decisions. And that's what we're doing. Is it going to be easy? Nah. Of course it's not going to be easy. It's Manchester City. One of the most ruthless teams. They'll punish you at any opportunity they can get. But we have got the goal lead. So at the end of the day, the ball's in our court. We don't need to attack. As long as we don't concede early, we should be all right. But Man City, again, are lethal. And already they've got a shot. And I do not like that. Not that quick. I tell him to release quickly. But be sensible. Don't be stupid. Because there's no need for that at all. And we are actually going to go cautious. We're going to try because, if we hit them on the counter-attack, we're laughing. But we don't want to risk too much because going a goal behind in this, this atmosphere is never nice. But I also don't want to make the mistake, which I possibly could have already done, which I'm going to say if they score now, I think that's onside. Yep. Okay, right. I've got a rough idea what I've done here. I've gone too negative, and that could cost me. And if it does, then this is on me. The tactical change, it's my bad. And yeah, okay. So, right. Let's just see this out for this half, and the following half we're going to revert back to the original formation and try and get back into this game. That is ridiculous. What a ball that is. But on Griezmann. Get him off the pitch. Look at these fouls, ref. Luis Suarez steps up. It's a great save from Edison. No, we'll revert back to the original. It's just last game, this formation was successful against these. It done the job, but they're getting chance after chance here. We need to get into half-time and sort of... Okay, yeah, this is going to become a difficult situation, though. Right. We need to use everything we have learnt. Everything we have learnt in this team. Absolutely everything. Right. Let's just have a little look here. Because that was the original formation we trialled at the start of the season. I am somewhat tempted to give that a shot. Because we're 2 goals behind. Is he comfortable playing there? More comfortable with that, right? We've got options here as well. We could bring on... Who do I feel most comfortable? I might get Correa on here, actually. Felix up top. Suarez can stay on. Griezmann can stay on. Let's see what this does for us here. Because we do need to get some goals going. Big time. If we get a goal from the highlight, or from the kickoff, sorry, that would be massive, but well, nearly do as well. I'm going to take that off, be a bit more expressive, run at the defence, and hopefully we can get ourselves back into this. But Man City are such a dangerous team, time and time again. I repeat myself over and over. They're such a dangerous side. Them and Liverpool. It's such an unfortunate first draw, and Ruben Diaz, it's not nice. They're now 4-1 up on aggregate, and this is not nice at all. Not nice. Carrasco, though, down the line into Montoya, Hermoso. The game's not over yet. I refuse to give up until the full-time whistle was blown. And that could actually be... Yeah. Okay. So now, I mean, this is looking very, very unlikely. I'm not giving up because anything can happen in football. But we're in a situation where we have to go for the game. And we're down to 10 men. And I remember saying these words. This happened in another game, if I'm right. Possibly a league game. We went down to 10 men. And I don't know who it was against, but we were chasing the game. It's very, very difficult to chase a game with 10 men. And I think this is going to be us out of the Champions League. 15 minutes to pull back a ridiculous amount of goals. And the only thing I can say is credit to Man City. They've obviously done their homework. And, you know, the squad that they have, the money they have, it's been too much for us. Cole Palmer there, a player I use in my online save, fantastic player. We've been absolutely humiliated here and slightly humbled. And the only positive that I'm thinking of to this is that it gives us a little bit more sort of time and less chance of getting injuries for the league. So we can pretty much fully focus on the league now. The only other cup we've got to play is the Copa del Rey, and we're already through to the final in that. So hopefully this result here doesn't mean that we completely collapse as a club, because in the league we're still on the verge for winning it. We've got a 2-point lead against Real Madrid. So hopefully it's an embarrassing result. I apologise to the fans. That's my fault for changing the formation at the start. I just wanted to... I honestly thought that the 4-4-2, it works so well against Barcelona when we had to get a goal back. It worked so well against Man City when we got the goal. I thought that was going to be the difference, but it turns out it's not been, and that's something we've just got to take on the chin and focus on into our next 2 games, which is Getafe and Elche. So that ends our fantastic run of games, and hopefully we can slowly build back possibly a good end to the season here, because we've got winnable games. That's something I will say. So hopefully we can go in and, you know, get a bit of anger out on the team we play next and give them a good see into. My plans also for this series, I will say, last episode I said that there have been slightly longer episodes. I'm going to try and play around about 4 games an episode is what I'm going for, because it gives you quite a good selection, and it also gives us time to go through menu stuff and things like that. And now I will change my formation as well, because obviously we changed it in the tactics, so now we need to go back and change it to what we were playing, which is like the 4-3-3. So I'll quickly go and do that, and I'll come back to you once we've got the lineup. So then, guys, this is the team we're going to be playing against Getafe. Obviously, no João Felix for a while, possibly for the next 2 games. We're going to actually start Savic because he hasn't started regularly. We're going to give him a game at right back. Felipe, Jimenez, Lodi, Llorente, DePaul, Koke, Griezmann, Correa, and Suarez. Quite a lot relies on Suarez in these 2 games because if he doesn't perform, we can put Griezmann up there. But I'm going to give him a chance to leave the club on a high, get a few goals for us when Felix is obviously injured, and hopefully that result we had against Man City doesn't throw our form off in the league. Because I've seen it happen before where, you know, the motivation just drops. But hopefully it doesn't for us. But here we go then. Great ball through to Suarez, and that's 1-0. Absolutely fantastic. That's what I want from him. That's what I wanted from him from the start. When he comes in, he scores. Just like, not every time, but he's played quite a few games for us, whether it be brought on as a sub or from the start, and he's done nothing. So it's good to see him actually contribute. It really is. And we're going again. See, so I expect him to at least... I don't know why, but Suarez, man, you expect him to tuck them in. I don't know if he was onside, but you expect him to. But we're still on the front foot. Lodi's in. He loves pushing up, Lodi. I do tell him to actually get involved. So it is on me. But it's good to see. And that's a bit of a mix-up. We need to stop this. Great challenge from Lodi. He is on a booking, though, so he's got to be a bit careful. We're going to praise him. Hopefully we can get into half-time here with the 1-goal advantage. And we do. And, yep, that is what we want to say. This game here, in my opinion, is actually massive. Because when you come off such a big win streak and you get beaten the way we got beaten, it does mess with the players' heads quite a bit. And, you know, you've got to be careful it doesn't turn into a complete landslide. And this is why we're going to bring on some fresh legs here as well. We don't want anyone playing when they feel uncomfortable because it's just not worth it. And we could really do with a second goal. We've absolutely battered them, but we haven't been able to get the ball in the net for the second time. And it's something which has happened to us a couple of times this season. And it's not a severe issue because, well, I mean, last game we sealed it out, and I think this game we're going to seal it out as well. But it puts you on the edge for the whole game. But it's 3 points away, so we are going to take it. And got that question there, granted, Getafe's poor form probably has helped us. But it's 14 unbeaten. That'll be in the league, obviously. In the league, we're looking very good. We're looking very good in the league. And like I said, this season, my only expectation was to try and build the team, which I couldn't do at the start because we didn't have the money. And the other one was to win one of the Spanish trophies, which we've already done. And we could actually win 2. But as it stands, we're probably classed as the favourites to win the league, which I don't like because there's a lot of pressure for me and the players, mostly me, because, you know, the media and stuff like that. But I'm going to come back to you once we play Elche. That'll be the last game of the episode. We play them in 4 days, so we've got a bit of a rest. And I think João Felix is still going to be injured, so Suarez will start again. So then, guys, we're back, and good news, João Felix is actually fully fit, so he can come in, and hopefully we can work on a bit of goal difference, because I have seen Real Madrid have clawed back the goal difference to literally a goal. So if we slip up, they'd actually go top and they'd have the goal difference advantage. As it stands, this is the team I'm going to be playing. I do hope we can get a few goals here. It'd be very helpful. I'll show you once we actually start the game. I think it was 1 goal we've got an advantage in, but Real Madrid are a team which are obviously very capable of scoring goals. You know, I think part of the reason we won that game was because of the sending off. And as you can see here, they've actually got the 1 goal advantage. I don't know if I said that or I did, but they've got the advantage now. And it's a penalty, is it? Oblak, hero, absolute hero. He's saved us so many times. If we slip up, literally what I was about to say, if we slip up to a team now, you know, it already puts on so much pressure. If we draw this game, they're drawing their game now, I assume. 67 points, we're level. And it's so much pressure. And the players know this, I know this, so we don't need to we don't need to be reminded all the time by the media. But the media obviously thrive off it. It's not fair on me, the players, the staff, the club, the fans, anything. But anything for an article, right? Anything. But we're going to carry on, stick to our game. We've not had a lot here at all, and it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I don't like what I saw. I think the team performance has been absolutely atrocious. We're going to tell them to be a bit more expressive, because at the minute... Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Go on. Get it in. Koke again. The long shot specialist. And I'm going to take credit for that, because I took this off. I allowed them to have long shots. They've had long shots. It's beautiful. When something goes right like that, it really does make you feel good as a manager. And we're going to keep it on positive, because we want as many goals as we can get. I hope it's not going to be one. We're going to put the time wasted in, just because it's not actually been that much of a thumping, to be honest. We're going to get Correa on. Koke's looking rather supposed to pull. I might keep Koke on. Take to pull off because he's on a booking as well. Get Herrera on. Okay. It's going to encourage him here. Okay. I don't like where this is going. Let's just drop these wingers back a little bit here. Got no other one there. People like that. I don't like where this is going at all. This is going to be another 1-0. I've got the feeling. We're like the king of 1-0s. Hit it. Come on, Correa, sunshine. Got to go in. Take your time with it. Take your time. No rush. Okay, nothing come from it. But this is another game then where, yeah, we get the win, but Oblak's had to save a penalty. We've not really had tons of chances that have been highlights. Obviously, the stats might say different, but unless I see them with my own eyes, I don't know how good they are. And a very mixed emotion episode, that, because obviously we had a draw, which was fine, because we went behind, brought it back, went behind, brought it back. This was just a thumping. That was my bad with the formation, to be honest. And 2 1-0 wins against teams which I thought were going to be 3-4-0 win games quite easily. But we are still top of the league, you know. So 2 points there. And like I said, we're still in that situation where one game can change everything. They can go top. So it'd be nice to see Real Madrid slip up. Even if they get a draw, get a win, increase the points to at least a game. But now there's 2 teams that are going for this title. There's like a 7-point gap or a 9-point gap from Valencia catching up. And for me, I think first and second has been decided now. I am going to go and have a look at Real Madrid's schedule, because this, you know. Right, let's have a look. So that's the final. That is good for us. So they play Villarreal, who are a tricky side. They play Barcelona on the last day. So they've got 2 games there where they could draw or lose, because Villarreal are a very good team. But that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Shame about the Champions League, but it happens. We can't go undefeated, can we? Not with this team anyway. We've got to, you know, get Rudiger in, get Dybala in, get some new faces in. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, leave the video a like, drop a comment below, and please do subscribe, guys. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one.